Hi guys, it's been a while since I uploaded both here on YouTube and just on social media in general. I have been off social media actually for like 6 months, I believe, and it wasn't really my intention to go off social media without telling you. It just sort of happened. So I am here today to explain where I've been and, where I've been mentally and what's been going on in my life in general. So, yeah. So I would say that I have been going through the worst depression of my life. I was also infected with the coronavirus twice, I believe. The first time I wasn't really tested, but I had all of the symptoms, and for anybody who has been following me for a while, you guys know that I am unfortunately a smoker and not weed. I'm talking about cigarettes. So that was pretty rough, to be honest. So anyways, I'm just gonna take it all from the beginning so that you guys understand what happened and why I just went AWOL. So during Christmas, I started to feel quite sad, and I didn't really know why. I was just like going through one of my, I don't know, one of my so, okay. I haven't been totally honest with you guys. I have been suffering from chronic depression for about 6 to 8 years, I would say. I talk about panic attacks a lot and anxiety a lot on my channel, and I don't know. I think I have been like ashamed to talk about it because I don't want to be labeled, the sad girl or whatever. So I don't know. I've been, I don't know. I talked to my doctor when all of this kind of peaked for me. I think that was like 5 months ago, and I was so upset. I told her things that no doctor really want to hear from a patient. This was in, like, I started to have my panic attacks again, and I started to be like this sad person. I didn't want to go out. I didn't want to leave the house. I didn't want to do things that I normally love, and I didn't want to go on social media. I just felt like everything was boring and just like annoying, and yeah, that was around Christmas. So I made the best out of Christmas as I possibly could. I love Christmas. Christmas is my, like, it's just the time of the year where I thrive. Like, I love everything about Christmas. And last year, or like last Christmas, I just wasn't really happy about anything. I wasn't happy about, my family getting together, because I rarely ever get to see all of my family at the same place or at the same time, except for Christmas. So anyways, I made the best out of Christmas as I possibly could. And then January started, and January, you have this list of things that you just want to kickstart and you want to do, like you want to hustle and you want to start working out again. And you know, I had that list too, and it wasn't even that many things this year. It was like basically quit smoking, which I have just failed at brutally. And you know, the day went by and I was just laying in my bed. I did not have any energy to even get to the bathroom. I was like sleeping 24 hours of every day because I just really didn't even feel like there was a point of getting out of bed. So my mom started to worry. And for anybody who doesn't know, I live at home by choice, because my mom, she's been going through cancer for a couple of years now, and she's finally well. But anyways, so my mom tried to get me up. My mom was like getting worried and she was like trying to talk to me, and the weeks went by and I really just dug myself deeper into this hole. Anybody who is suffering from chronic depression knows that these type of, like, when it gets bad, it is usually throughout a period of time. So for example, a week or a month, or in my case 4 months. I basically went to my doctor and I told her that it's bad again, but this time it is really, really, really bad. I was numbing myself with alcohol. I really didn't care if I woke up to see another day. I pretty much told my doctor that I don't want to live anymore. I'm sorry. It's pretty hard to talk about. And this time around, I did not think that I would make it. I was like 100% sure that, you know, this was it. I am going to kill myself. I'm so sorry. And this is why I really didn't want to make this video, because we have a pandemic in the world and I'm sitting here crying about something that happened months ago. But I feel like I just want to explain to you guys. Breathe. Okay. My doctor got really worried, of course. I wasn't submitted to like any clinic or whatever, but I did get some pretty heavy medications that numbed me for, I would say, 4 weeks. It was a weird time in my life. Like, I barely even remember that time in my life because I was so numbed to everything. I don't even remember. No, I don't remember that time in my life. Like those 4 weeks, which is just scary. So now we are like in the middle of February. And so things got a little bit better. And I was, you know, getting quite excited about that. You know, that I wasn't feeling like I wanted to kill myself. I mean, I feel like for me that was progress, and I know that that is, I'm laughing now, but like this, without a doubt, has been the most difficult time in my life ever. And I cannot even believe that I made it out on the other side. And I feel so blessed and thankful to be even sitting here. And I would say that that is because of my therapist and my doctor, because without them, it's just too much to talk about, to be honest. So I started to get a little bit more excited about getting better and feeling a little bit better. So of course I went out on social media and I told you guys that I would be back. So I naturally sat my ass in front of the camera and my studio lights and I tried to film. And I think it took 5 minutes until I started to bawl my eyes out. I got a panic attack and I just shut everything down and I went to bed because it was just too much. And the day after, I was like back in my horrible mental state again, because I just felt so disappointed that I couldn't even like do a makeup tutorial. Like, some people are working 2 jobs and I couldn't even sit my ass down in front of a couple of studio lights and a camera and put makeup on. And that is typically the mindset that I have when things go wrong and I get a panic attack and I just hate myself and I beat myself up over it, and then I just go to bed and I sleep for a couple of days and then I go up again. I was trying so hard to just like get out of this depression, and I feel like I was doing everything just worse for me because I should have just waited. And even my doctor told me, like, you really do need to take this seriously. Your body needs to rest, your brain needs to rest, and you should not work until March earliest. So March rolled around and it was my birthday, and I just didn't really feel like celebrating my birthday at all, so I didn't even tell people that it was my birthday because I just really like didn't feel like I was worth celebrating, you know? Like, when you are in that mindset, you just feel like, oh, I don't even want to like talk about myself because I'm a mess right now. I don't want people to look at me. I don't want people to talk with me. I didn't really answer to my friends' texts. I've been a shitty fucking friend. Like, they've been so kind and they have just been there for me, and I didn't even bother to answer them. So that is also something that like I am just like so ashamed of that entire period in my life, and it sucks. Everything about that sucks. And then in the middle of all of this, one of my long partners in social media, we did discuss a collaboration and promises were made, and then they just basically screwed me. So that was fun. I'm not able to talk about this right now, but you will understand who I am talking about sometime in the future, I reckon. Anyways, so I would say in the middle of March, this entire epidemic started to escalate, and as you guys know, my immune system is just great. it's just awesome in every type of way. So naturally, I was one of the first, I think, in my city to get the coronavirus. And like I've told you guys before, I am also a smoker. So all of that was just awesome and fun, and I was so out of breath that I could barely move from the couch to the bathroom without like having to sit down twice on the floor on the way to the bathroom. And I couldn't even walk Gandalf. And for anybody who doesn't know, Gandalf is my cat. And it was just horrible. The Swedish authorities here, is it called authorities? I'm not sure. The Swedish healthcare people here in Sweden, they basically told every Swedish person that if you're not dying, please don't come to the hospital. So yeah, I really didn't I didn't know when I was supposed to go to the hospital. So I had that for 3 weeks, and then I got better. So I hung out with my boyfriend and we went out to, I think, eat somewhere. And it only took me, I think, 5 days. And then I got it again. Or I guess I got it again. So I've gotten the coronavirus twice. Anyways, I would say that that was a blessing in disguise, because that kind of took away the pain from my depression, and I was forced to focus about the pain in my body and getting well. Like, I don't want to sit here and say that, oh my god, no, I just spilled tea in my bed. Anyways, I don't want to sit here and say that the coronavirus got me out of my depression, because that is kind of morbid and weird to say, I guess. I don't know. But I do believe that that was what helped me out of my depression. I know it's weird. It's so weird. But I am sitting here today feeling very, very grateful. And I feel like I want to get up in the morning now. And today was the first time in 3 months that I did my makeup and my hair. And let's talk about my hair. I was drunk when I did this. And you know, the whole idea of this was to like get bangs that, you know, like these type of swooshy, I don't have a word for this, but like these type of, you know, we call it curtain bangs here in Sweden. When I cut it, I was drunk. And that was, you know, I was really happy. It was a like happy drunk me. And I just thought that it was such a good idea to, you know, make the cut while I was drunk. So my bangs are from here to here. Here. So like it's half of my fucking hair. With extensions, it works. But you know, note to everybody, don't cut your hair while you're drunk. I got that, you know, housewife type of look, and I am in love. But to sum all of this up, it has been the worst time of my life these past 6 months. And I just, like 4 months in, I just stopped trying to create content, and I basically signed off social media completely. And yeah, now I'm back and I am fucking excited. I am so excited, guys. It is insane. And I have a video coming up next week, and I am going, oh fuck, ow, 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 my leg, ow. And we are going to create Poly Nails, and that is basically a hybrid gel. So it is a mixture of acrylic and gel. And for anybody who doesn't know, I do my own nails. I've always done my own nails. However, I have been using UV gel. Is that how you call it? Builder UV gel. And that has not been working out at all for me, because for anybody who knows, gel is very loose-ish. It's very like, it goes everywhere. It's sticky, and it's hard to work with, and you cure it in a UV lamp. And I have been doing gel because I cannot do acrylics, because acrylic, like the monomer, I'm using nail terms now, guys. I am so invested in all of this. I've been ordering everything off of Amazon, and I cannot, like the polygel itself, it will arrive tomorrow, and I have everything, like everything that I need, I have tomorrow. Anyways, back to the whole thing. The monomer, or like the liquid that you use when you are doing acrylics, it smells terribly. And I already am very sensitive to smells. I get migraines very, very easily. And I even get migraines sometimes from like too much hairspray or bleach when I'm doing my roots. So I've never been able to do acrylics. So gel has always been like the option for me. I know that this isn't new, because I think they are calling it hybrid gel in the nail world. So I'm not like early with this. I have invested a lot of time into researching poly nails and, you know, the technique and all of that. I've been following like 3 experts on just like nails overall on YouTube, and I've been ordering everything that I need, and I am going to do a video on this. And I am such an amateur, obviously, but this seems so freaking easy. And I'm not sure if you know this, but my nails, they are very short and they look awful. I am going to show you 3 nails on my right hand, because the other 2 are, I think it's eyeliner actually underneath, but these are my nails. I know, they're very short and they are very, very thin. But I've been such an amateur and I've been sloppy, so whenever I've lost a gel nail, the entire nail comes off, and usually it doesn't even hurt, but it lifts like after 2 days. And I've never really known why. I've just always been thinking that it must be because my nails are so freaking thin and useless. But I've come to realize now that I've just not been very well informed about anything when it comes to nails. So yeah, I am now informed-ish, and I am going to do a nail video, and I'm going to get so much hate from nail people, but I am doing this for fun. I'm doing this as a quarantine sort of activity, and yeah, I think it will be fun. And as you guys can tell, I am just full of freaking life at the moment, and I feel good for the first time in like forever, it feels like, but I feel good. And I just felt like today is the day. Today is the day to come back to YouTube. Today is the day to come back to Instagram. Today is the day to just start my life again. Because I feel like I deserve that. I owe that to myself, and I owe that to you guys. I mean, you guys must be so fucking tired of me. I'm tired of me. No, I'm gonna be kind to myself. I'm not tired of me. I am a strong woman who has survived 2 viruses, 1 hard fucking depression, and failing in cutting my bangs while being drunk. So if you guys have any questions, please leave them down below, and I will see you guys very soon. See it as a threat. Bye guys. Now I'm on the